In the last video, I have explained you about the Gram Panchayat, how the people of the village they select the sarpanch and elect the member, and the things are sorted out. How the local people are involved to take care of the administration and other problems of the local area, that is the village. In this video, I will explain you once again the Nyaya Panchayat and the other functioning at the block level. So let us start here with the Nyaya Panchayat. A major function of the Panchayat is to provide speedy justice to villagers. So major function is what? Main function, the important function of the Panchayat. So what is the main function? To give the speedy means quick justice, quick result for whatever the problem in the village the people have. Because in the town and city we have the court. If you have any problem, you can go to court to get the solution. But what about the people living in the village? So they don't have the court facility. For that there is a replacement of the court with the Nyaya Panchayat. Nyaya means to give the justice. This function is performed by a specially established judicial body called Nyaya Panchayat. So for the village purpose, village people, one special body is made. Body means one special group of people, and they are allotted to sort out the work of the justice. So this is what that complete body is called, what? Nyaya Panchayat. So the Gram Panchayat usually elect its member. Who will be the member of this Nyaya Panchayat? Who will listen the matter? The member of the Gram Panchayat, which you have studied in the last chapter. In the last page of your chapter, you will see how there is a election for the, how among the elected member the people are chosen for the Nyaya Panchayat, the members of the Gram Panchayat. Now next you will see functions of the Nyaya Panchayat. What are the main functions of the Nyaya Panchayat? Number 1, Nyaya Panchayat tries petty civil and criminal cases. Petty means small, civil means related to the household or the neighbor problem, and such kind of a criminal cases like minor theft. Minor theft is what? The stealing of the things from one neighbor or any places in the village. So this is what called minor theft. Quarrels, fighting purpose, what if there is any issues, there is a fight problem. And minor encroachment on public property like road or any government area, and if any person have used that property without giving any information to the government, that is called minor encroachment. Okay, so this is what here all this such kind of a matter will be dealt with in the Nyaya Panchayat. Now number 2 is what? It may takes up civil cases involving money dispute over an amount not exceeding 500. So if there is any money issue related problem, but the money amount should not exceed more than 500. So within that 500, if there is any problem, that if somebody has taken not given back or certain any kind of issues, so that can be heard in the Nyaya Panchayat. But the matter related above more than that amount, it will not be heard in the Nyaya Panchayat. Now this is what the third point. It has no power to send an offender to jail. Now whoever is a guilty, the Nyaya Panchayat will not give the notice that that person has to be jailed. So they don't have the power to put that person in the prison or a jail. This is what given here. A dissatisfied party can appeal against its judgment in the district court or a higher court. So now if the justice is done and in the party who has claim and they are not satisfied, they are not happy with the result, then again they can file the matter not in a Nyaya Panchayat but in a nearby, in a town court, or that is called the district court, in a district level. Then your fourth point is what? It can impose a minor fine but cannot send any offender to prison. If someone has done any mistake, so the Nyaya Panchayat can ask the fine in rupees, like 100 rupees, 150. So accordingly, according to the crime, they can ask the fine, but they will not put the person in the jail. Number 5, it provides valuable service by rendering cheap and quick justice to the poor. So this service is very much valuable, very important, because it's for the poor people. It's very difficult to fight the matter, the cases in the court, because it takes lots of time and money also to sort out such problem for the poor people, living in the village. This Nyaya Panchayat has been set up. Agreement in most cases are brought without resorting to expensive lawsuit. So generally there is a good settlement agreement is done without any expensive means the money used. So they are not asking too much of money from the party in the village. This is what here at less cost the justice is given. So this is what about the Nyaya Panchayat. Next page it's given there. We will go to the block level. So once again you should read the chapter properly. Whenever you get the time, please read the chapters to understand the things. We are trying best to make you understand. So for what is given there, Panchayat at the block level, that is your Panchayat Samiti or the Block Samiti. Now who all take care at the block level, how the things are done. So for the local people, here it's given that the local self government institution at the block is known as a Block Samiti. So the institution, or the again there are people together working at the block level, so that institution is called what, the Block Samiti or the Panchayat Samiti. Now several villages join to form a block. I have explained in the last video also that how the group of villages form, and that comes under the block. So block take care of those villages which comes under it. So it can be in more than number 10, 20, 30. So accordingly the block will take care of all those villages, like providing the schemes, what the government is giving, the schemes like the ration, like the cereals or the grains. So that will be provided in those particular, this is the responsibility of block to provide those facility in the villages. This is what given. Now what is the composition of that panchayats, this block samiti, that we will discuss here. So the composition, you see the sarpanches of all the panchayat within the block. So if the block is having 20 villages, so of course there will be 20 sarpanch, because from each village there is one sarpanch. So who all are the member there, the composition, who all are the member of the block samiti, sarpanches of all the panchayat. If there are 4 panchayat, 6 panchayat, 10 panchayat, 20 panchayat, so there will be that many number of sarpanches. Now number 2 is what, your members of state legislative assembly and member of parliament belonging to that block. So you must have heard about the MLA, that is the state level. Also we have the representative under the chief minister. So those people who are at the, like Bihar, so we have in the Bihar also MLA. So these MLA at the block level are the member of the block samiti, because whatever the things are there, they can properly take care of those areas. So this is what given here, MLA, that is a member of state legislative, and member of parliament, and MP, a member of parliament, we say what, the people who work fight the election in the district level, and they represent in the Delhi in your Lok Sabha, okay, or the Rajya Sabha. So they are the member of parliament. Then it's what, representative of the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribe. So 1%, 2%, because they are the inferior caste people, they did not get such facilities earlier. So these people also they represent here, because any scheme, any facility, so that should be provided to them also. So that is why the representative, that means the people on behalf of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, they also are the member of the block samiti. Then next is your 1/3 seats are reserved for women. Now women participation is also very important. If the women will not be there, so how the problems regarding the women will, the government will come to know. So for that purpose 1/3 seat, yeah, that means 1/3 the women will be there, whatever the number is there. So according to that 1/3 people will be there, who, the women, that is reserved. So that many seat that is reserved for only the female, not for the male. Then block samiti members elect a chairman. So among these members, whoever or whatever the people are there in this member, so among themselves one chairman is elected who will take care, and that chairman is called what, pramukh or pradhan. The block development officer, this is BDO, this is not the elected member, this is appointed person, this is appointed by this government. So this is what the block development officer, BDO, who is a government official, helps the block samiti to carry out its program. The term of block samiti is 5 years. So this whole institution, whole group of people who are working at the block level, they will work for 5 years. And please remember, BDO is a appointed person by the government, not elected person among these people. So BDO is a representative, he will just give information to the state and to the block samiti regarding whatever the scheme and the program is there. He will take care that these programs are being fulfilled at the village or at the block level. Now function of the block samiti, a block samiti supervise means take care. If the government have announced that they will provide any item, or they will have a discount in any subsidy means a discount in any particular thing, so they supervise, they take care of whether that thing is done or not, it is being fulfilled by the people, by the sarpanches or not. So a block samiti supervises the working of the village panchayat in that block. It prepares a community development program for that area in various fields. So it prepare community development program means what, so in that particular area whatever the program is there, they will just make a layout plan what is needed in that area, and then they will put forward, this proposal will be put forward. The expert appoint the by the block samiti advise the villagers about the better seed, new methods of cultivation, improving the breed of cattle, immunization, and the villages. Now the expert is also appointed, a special person who had the idea about all those things, they are appointed. Now what is the role of that expert? He will advise that in a village what type of seed can be used so that there will be good fertility, good production of agriculture, cereal, grains. Now new method of cultivation, and if there is any new technology, they will teach the village, they will make understand the village, the farmers, peasant, to have more and more amount of output production. Then improving the breed of cattle. Now good, the breed of the cattle means the good quality of the cow, so that the good amount of milk can be, they can get the good amount of milk. Now immunization of village. Now immunization means, as we are suffering from so many diseases and all, so immunization program like polio program and other things, so they will get the knowledge and they will get the those vaccination and all. The samiti also helps in getting up cottage and small scale industry in the village. Small scale cottage industry are those industry in which like papad, bari, and all those kind of a small, that is pickles and all, that can be made by the people living in the village and can be sold out. So such kind of industries we can always inspire or motivate. So for that purpose this samiti is also motivating and inspiring. Now how, what is the source of income, how it works? So major source of panchayat samiti income are grants from the state government. Grant means the money given by the state government. Okay, so the state government also provide the money to work out, to take care at the block level. Now taxes on land, houses, shop, fare, water, and electricity. So there is a tax revenue, the money is being collected, people living in the block level. So taxes in what area? Taxes on the land, house, shops. Okay, so fare is what your mela, if there is any mela, so there also they can have such kind of a tax for that. Now third is what? Sale of property under its charge. If any property is there in the block level and it is being sold out, so for again there is a, for that purpose also there is a money, there is a registration money, so that is also the income, source of income. Now at the district level, panchayat at the district level, that is your zilla parishad, this is a top head. Okay, so this is what here, as I have explained earlier also, there are three tier system in the local self government, that is your gram panchayat, second is your panchayat samiti, and at the top is what? Your zilla parishad. So this is at the district level. So that we are finally coming to discuss about the zilla parishad. Now panchayat at the district level, so the zilla parishad stands at the top of the panchayat raj system. So in the, under the panchayati raj system, zilla parishad is at the top at the district level. Zilla parishad means it function at the district level. It coordinates the activities. So what does the coordinate mean? It means a mutual understanding with the panchayat level and the block level, okay, and the state government. So it coordinates the activities of various panchayat samiti or block committee and act as a link between the state government. So what the state government have given any information regarding the program or this and that, so Jilla Parishad will give information to whom? The block panchayat samiti, so block or panchayat samiti. This is what given here, it's a link, it's a mediator. Now coming to the composition, again who all are the member of the composition? So all the pramukh or the of the panchayat samiti within the district. So all the pramukh, that means the head of the panchayat samiti. Here we have studied about the this chairman, the panchayat samiti, that is your pramukh, so that is your member here. So in the zilla parishad also they are the member. So all the pramukh of the panchayat samiti within the district. Number 2, member of again the state legislative assembly. So those members who are the representative at the state level, they are the member, plus member of parliament whom we have voted, we have elected for the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. So their responsibility is also there to take care of that particular district. Third is your again the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribe representative. Again I would like to explain here, the person on behalf of these particular kind of a caste and a tribe. So for that also they need the good kind of a facility, whatever the government is giving the facility, that should reach to these people also, because they are backward. So for that particular purpose representatives are also allotted. 1/3 again seat is reserved for whom? The women. So unless the women will be there, how the things will be sorted out regarding the women's problem? So for that purpose 1/3 seat is for women. And in some state, district magistrate is an associate member of the Jilla Parishad, but he cannot vote. So sometimes DM, district district magistrate is your DM. So he also become the associate member. Member means not the main member, but the again the another type of a member, the helping member. But he will not vote because DM. Why he will not vote? Because he is appointed by the state government. So he is working for the government. So he will not be allowed to vote for the any kind of issues where whatever the voting is done for. Now the next is what given here, the member elect a chairman and deputy chairman. So here also among these people they elect the leader. So the leader is who? The chairman and the deputy chairman from among us themselves. Jilla Parishad has a full-time paid secretary. They also have a secretary and a few staff member to help them, because and the Jilla Parishad district is very big. So now for the district, since it's a big area, they need more number of people to work for. So for that purpose, paid secretary, the money is paid by the government. For that purpose it is being served. The tenure of the Jilla Parishad is what? 5 years. Tenure means the term of that Jilla Parishad. These people will work for 5 years, and that is what? It's the term. The function of Jilla Parishad. What is the main function? Number 1, the main function of Jilla Parishad is to coordinate the activities of Block Samiti and Gram Panchayat. We know Jilla Parishad is at the top, then the Block Samiti and the Gram Panchayat. So now this function as a coordinate, it take care of both. So all at the block level the things are going on, and the Gram Panchayat also the things are going on. So they try to take a mutual understanding and coordinate with each other, so that the things, whatever the goal is, that will be achieved. Number 2, the Jilla Parishad is responsible for the implementation of 5-year plans. So implementation means what? To follow, to practically it let the things happen. This is what given here. So whatever the government make a plan for 5 years, so that has to be keep in mind and has to be practically done. So that is what Jilla Parishad will take the responsibility, that this thing is, whatever target is that they achieve it. So this is what given here. Number 3 is what? It monitors the various development work taken under the community development program of the district and inform the state government about the work done by the Gram Panchayat and Block Samiti. As a class leader, inform the class teacher whatever the problem is there, or what are the work done by the group of people in the class. So in the same way, it monitors means take care of various development work. So whatever the work is going on in the panchayat level or the block level, this body has to see whether the things, how far the program has been reached, or if there is any problem they will try to convey to the state government. So this is what it monitors the various development work taken under the community development program of the district and inform the state government. So it also inform the state government what is the development, what is the progress in the work, how far the work is done, or what are the problems are there, or what more amount of money is needed. So this is what given here. Number 4, it is responsible for setting a primary and secondary school in the locality. So this is the education part, where if there is a school needed, so the Jilla Parishad will take care that they will set up the school for the children, the primary and the secondary. Number 5, it allocates fund received from the state government to the Block Samiti. Now if the state government have given the money, now about whatever the money is there, that has to be given to the Block Samiti, so that the work will be done. So for that purpose, it allocate means it provide the money. Now source of income, how the Jilla Parishad work? The Jilla Parishad mainly depend on the grant. Again, the grant means the money received by the given by the state government. So grant from the state government for its expenditure. So whatever the amount of money is there, so that money, some amount is given by the state government, some from the revenues and other places. Number 2, it levies taxes on property, fares, etc. So again, the property means if there is a government property that has been put on for certain program, any mela, so again that tax can be taken. Now challenges faced by the local self government. Now what are the basic problem that the local government face? Although several provisions have been made to ensure efficiency by the local self government in the rural areas, there are some difficulty which they face at all the level. These are shortage of fund. So there is a law short of fund means what? The scarcity of money. They don't have sufficient amount of money to control such a big area and to carry out the program. Number 2 is what? Elections not being held on time. Sometime it exceed more than 5 years and then it becomes a problem. So this is what here, election not being on time. Number 3, men or women who are in charge of local government mostly come from rich and affluent families and are not true representative of the people. So here one thing is to be noted, the members here, they are the people not from the poor family, they are the people from the rich families. So they don't know the problem what the poor families are suffering. So that is why that kind of a work is not done as because they don't have to face such kind of hardship, so they don't take it in a very they take it very grandly, very easily. They are not serious to find out the solution. So this is the one of the problem. Now, in order to overcome these difficulties, our government has amended. Amended means they have made a change in the constitution. The changes made are in the form of certain rules which are the rural government body have to follow. What are they? They are adequate supply of fund in rural areas. So the government is taking care. The central government they are taking care. State government are taking care so that they may not have less money to complete the task for the development. Number two, ensuring that elections are held every 5 years, and to see that every 5 years the proper elections are done so that the member are chosen and these member can work out. Because if the election will exceed, so these people will not work because their tenure is only for 5 years. They don't have enough money also. So this is the problem here. Third is what? Reservation of seats for women. So no, reservation for women is also very important. That has to be taken in the care. Unless the women participate, the things is not done, as we can feel the experience. Then number four, reservation of seats of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. So this is also here important matter, because these people also should be in the main line so that they can come up with their proper facility as other people are living. They also should come up to the proper development. So this is what given in your chapter. Please read the chapter and go through it. Unless you read, we cannot help you. So please go through it and find out all the objectives. Thank you, and we will give you the attachment, the question answer in the next so please go through the chapter. Thank you.